because they'll tell me I'm not smart enough, not pretty enough, not strong enough, not skinny enough, because they'll only regard me as an object, as a trophy in the room, as an accessory, as a sidekick, because they'll move my chair from a seat at the table, because they will tell me I am not able, because I know I am able, because my voice can be heard, because my voice will be heard, because these vocal cords will be the last things to hold me back, because I am blessed, because no one can steal my happiness, because no one can turn my smile into a frown, because no one can break this woman down, because I've spent year after year waiting to be next, because I am next, because my time is now, because I am now. Hey y'all, I'm Lyrical Faith, and I'm a spoken word poet from the Bronx, New York.
Big bold women, round of applause. Get my goals, women, round of applause. Know my roots, women, round of applause. If they come and get your arm under my sweater. Gonna get a female bitch, she gon' catch ya. Big bold women gonna come and applaud. Got my back, woman, I do applaud. I'm an F-E-M-A-L-E from the ghetto. Yeah, she got a brain.
So New York City is my home, born and raised, from the Bronx. Live in Washington Heights currently. Grew up between the Bronx and Harlem, so I'm just uptown through and through. And something about just the experiences of growing up in the neighborhoods I grew up in, going to the schools that I went to predominantly Black and Latino schools my whole life until college, when I went to a predominantly white institution for college and grad school. But just like all sorts of things that like you experience like as a child of color who is assigned to like a zone school growing up, and does go through the motions of like the New York City public school experience. All of those communities, all of those experiences, bridge together to form parts of me, parts of my resilience, parts of who I am. And so when I travel other places, I do my Bronx poem, or I do my Harlem poem, or I do pieces that sort of reflect experiences and pieces of things that I've seen and understood and learned growing up. Other people can get a clip of that, a glimpse of that, and they can get a feel for like what it's like coming from where I come from. If you Bronx bred right, then you know the block well, and this ain't no place for newcomers, but outsiders and gentrifiers who ain't got no business up in my haven, can't even pronounce the name correctly or bodega, let alone know what they served if they came in. They think chopped cheese and bacon, egg, and cheese and Arizona iced teas are all ethnic foods, when to us, it's just our daily needs. And when the summertime hit, Bronx blocks light up in splashes of screwed up hydrants, because we are all the water park we need. And if they are not used to the scene, they will throw fits and call police to the nearest precincts to come patrol our blocks, like the crooked cops who stop and frisk, who fire shots, throw handcuffs around our wrists, just like they did to Khalif Browder and all the other brown kids who ain't do nothing but be alive, but be Bronx native till they die, but be walking and Black at the same time. And now we got realtors looking at the towers that oversee Harlem River saying, ooh, this is such a great place to make an area of new living. Let's just white up the space like we do everything else, like they did to 125th and Bedford-Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant Heights. Neighborhood full of whites, because like who cares what the culture was like? All white people live here now anyway. All them blacks used to do was fight and carry on anyway, assemble as a gang in these streets to holler Black Lives Matter every day. Just me being a woman of color who is, navigating through this space, navigating through this community, and has something to say, it all the more sort of like motivates my purpose of putting a message to my writing and making sure that I'm bringing awareness or raising an issue that needs to be addressed. My girl stay up during nap time. She is the only one who saved her snack for longer. But she do that to grind while y'all sleep on her. She stay hungry, so in the meantime she work a little harder, and all Black girl know how to do is work a little harder. Been getting told all her life that she was born halfway to the bottom, so she gotta do twice as much asylum to even level up her problems. Like, girl, isn't the problem?
That's right.
How much y'all make her out to be. Like, girl, so used to being told she is property that she forgets to learn how to love herself properly. They go, shut that shit up, Black girl. We got enough of you Black girls. so much we can give some of you back, girl. If I can't convey that message, then I feel like I have, I haven't served you. I haven't served you as a poet. And that's what I'm trying to do as an artist. Like, I'm not only trying to serve myself, but I'm also trying to, put the words out there in the world so that in hopes that it inspires and it connects to somebody else who was feeling or going through that same emotion as me.
Tell them I laughed as hard as I cried. Tell them I found joy in the worst moments. That I searched for a smile somewhere in the pits of depression. Tell them I thrived in the learning of lessons. Tell them I was born to be heard.